So the roots of this dish can be traced back to about 1500 years ago, and ingredients, certain elements of it, can even be traced back further to around 1800 years ago. This really is one of the most traditional and ancient things we've ever made on this channel. And what is that, Ma?
Chinese sausages, fried rice.
Yeah, so essentially we are going to be using traditional vegetables. The idea of this video is to introduce you to actual real traditional cooking. I'm going to try and keep the elements of this as
close to it.
Yeah, as close to that as possible. But obviously with MSG, because hashtag what, Ma?
MSG massive.
There we go.
Yeah.
On with the recipe, yeah?
Yes.
So first of all, we've got some Chinese sausage, and the real name for this is what, Ma?
Lapchang.
Yeah, and what are we going to do with this?
You go and steam it first.
Yeah, lots of recipes out there. Never tell you to do that. In fact, I don't think I've seen one ever that tells you to steam it. If you don't, it's really quite dry. Steaming it puts the moisture back in, because essentially this is air cured, and then most people store it in the fridge and that draws more moisture out of it. So it's really important to steam this. And all we did was steam this over a rolling boil for about 10 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
And you can see the difference, like the glossiness on the outside compared to that. This is also softer than this. This is rock solid. And for those of you who've never seen inside a Chinese sausage before, there's lots of chunks of fat. Now, Mum absolutely loves this. And it's not my favourite thing, if I'm honest. It's just too fatty for me. I'll eat it, don't get me wrong, because, you know, but it's not my favourite. I wouldn't pick it. You love it, don't you?
Yes, I do. I like it.
Yeah. Now, to prep this, we're just going to cut it in. Should we cut it into discs like this?
Yeah,
or do you want cubes?
Yeah, we don't mind it.
We'll do discs.
Yeah.
Discs. So we're just going to take the string off. Okay, so we're just going to cut this just like this. Quite thick. I say quite thick. How thick would you say that was?
I think it's about the right size.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's about the right. That doesn't help anyone, Mum. Look, I'd say it's about 3 mil.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Do you want it thicker?
No, that's good. Yes.
You can have it as thick or thin as you want. You can have it in chunks if you want.
You can dice it.
Yeah, that's what I meant by chunks.
But
yeah.
in general, we normally just slice it like this. And when you eat it, you could still eat the whole thing, you know?
What?
When you eat, you still got big slices of it.
Oh, yeah, so it's nice and substantial.
Yes.
Yeah. And again, the reason why we cut on this angle is to make those slices longer rather than small, because otherwise you get like a disc like that. You can tell look at the size difference, and it's all down to angle. I mean, you can have it like that if you want. We won't tell you off, will we?
No.
In fact, I will cut some like that.
So there's a variation in sizes.
Yeah. Now, where the string has stained it, we won't be using that bit.
So which shape do you prefer?
Oh, good question.
This shape or this one?
These
Comments.
These ones look like stars. I think these ones look better in my eyes.
Yeah, I like this shape.
The long shape.
Yeah.
Right, so we're just going to crack
an egg. Everyone know how to do that.
Yeah, straight into there, and I messed that up. Luckily, nothing went in there. We're going to add just a pinch of salt and a pinch of MSG to that egg, and then we're going to whisk it up. Now, I know some of you out there are going to go, well, MSG's not ancient. Yeah, you're right. But the thing is, MSG has been used in Chinese cooking since probably 1910 onwards. Whereas, most of you out there who are saying that it's not traditional would consider a Thai green or a pad Thai traditional Thai food, right? But that wasn't invented till 1940. Cognitive dissonance isn't an excuse here. It's just using that metric, using MSG in Chinese food is traditional. Normally you don't actually add the salt and MSG in Western style cooking for eggs, but we actually want this to be as runny as possible to get nice shaped ribbons. The sodium causes the cells in the egg to release liquid, which makes it runny and perfect for what we need it. So we have lard here, and this is what was traditionally used around 2,000 years ago to cook Chinese food. And then we found rapeseed oil and vegetable oils and stuff like that. And ever since then, Chinese cooking has been using that. Again, we get lots of trolls of saying, well, vegetable oil isn't traditional. It is. It was pork fat first.
Yes, we used to do it. When I was younger, we used to have pork fat for cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to be using the exact sort of notations from these ancient recipes. So we're going to be using the lard today. And we're gonna melt this. Don't worry, we're not cooking with that fully. We're just using it. You'll see, because I know someone's gonna mention, God, that's a lot of lard. It is a lot of lard, but we're not eating that all.
I like it when it was done in the pork fat. You render it yourself.
You used to make your own lard, did you?
Yes, yeah. At those times, we don't have a supermarket to go to, you know.
So when this is hot, we're gonna pour our egg directly into this, and you want lots of oil for this because they will keep the ribbons really well done. So in it goes. Look at that.
Look at that.
And we're just gonna keep frying these off. Oh, that book falls down every time, scares the living daylights out of me. Anyway, get some nice colour on that egg, like that, a little bit more. So it's browning and crispy, and then we're going to pour it off into here. Then we want to drain this, and as you can see, pretty much all of that oil that we put in originally has come off, and you don't want to get rid of that because we're going to cook with that.
That add flavour.
Yeah. So right here, we've got the reason why fried rice was invented, and that is to use overnight rice or rice from the day before that wasn't used and boiled. It's the sheer and only reason. It's sheerly the only reason why fried rice exists.
Yeah, that's right.
So all we've done with this is added salt, some MSG of course, and light soy. Traditionally, fried rice should have soy sauce in. I know nowadays lots of places don't use it, but that's normally for quickness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mixing up a massive mound of rice by hand takes forever. Like you think, oh, that doesn't take too long when it's thick, but when you've got vats and vats of it, you getting your hands down there and doing this. Anyone who's worked in a takeaway and made the rice, you'll know exactly what I mean. Isn't that right, Ma?
Yeah.
It's tiring, and it's normally at the end of the night as well because we've got to cool it down and put it in the fridge. So you've just done a shift. It's like 12 o'clock, midnight, and now I've got to work out. No one wants to do that. So that's the reason why when you go across to Hong Kong and Singapore and East and Southeast Asia, a lot of the time now the fried rice doesn't have soy sauce in. That doesn't mean that's traditional. It just means it's been adapted. It doesn't taste bad. It just means it's different. So we have obviously put light soy in this. You can tell by there's a little hint of it. Some places will be putting light soy in it and you just don't notice it because you think dark soy is just soy, which is just fine because light soy is for saltiness and soy flavour and dark soy is literally just for colour. Yeah, that's what we've done to this rice here. So first off, we just put some of this oil into the wok. We don't need to wait for it to get hot to put the sausage in, do we?
No, we are just slightly browning it.
Yeah.
Just gently give it a toast.
I'm trying to render some of that fat out there. That's why I didn't use too much of the lard, because a lot of oil is going to come off that.
You can see that white colour of the fat become translucent.
Of the fart?
The fat.
It sounded like you said you could see the white colour of the fart. Yeah, it will go translucent.
Just crisp it up.
Yeah. Also, someone said the other day about, we were talking about how you need to let the wok sit for a little bit and then flip it. Someone say they only do that in the takeaways because you've got to constantly keep it moving. You don't. We work on woks all the time for many years. So I'll leave it to the side. See how we've got some really nice caramelization going on here? That's perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. So we're just going to take that off. Now back to what I was saying. I've worked in kitchens, takeaway kitchens all my life, and we often just let it sit to get that char flavour.
Yeah, you don't need to flip the wok constantly so much.
No, even on the 45 kilowatt wok cookers, sometimes we have to allow it, especially noodles, to sit. Anyway, I'm going to whack probably about a third of a chopped carrot. Now carrots weren't introduced to China till around the 12th century, but they have been a staple since, so we're putting the carrots in here. We've obviously got some choy sum, and you want to put this in nice and early because that oil will crisp up the choy sum a little bit and give it an almost seaweed flavour, right?
Yeah.
It smells like this, like the seaweed right now. Then we're going to whack some courgette in.
I like courgette in fried rice.
Yeah. Also can date back to use in China around the same time that fried rice was invented. Just want to get some Nice colour on that. I'm going to add a little bit of salt.
Hashtag MSG Massive.
Yeah. We want to brown that off.
The rice?
Yeah. Going to use probably about 400 grams worth of this overnight rice. Mix it up. Tamp it down with the back of the ladle. Again, when we're using commercial woks, the rice is sitting and we're banging it down. What this does, it allows it to connect to the base better to give you that wok flavour, and it gets rid of a lot of those lumps and it softens the rice up.
Yep. I think a lot of you out there, it's about the lump of the rice. To me, it doesn't, I don't mind it if it clump up together. Just use your own fork, use your own spoon to break it. What difference does it?
Yeah.
What's it so difficult?
It's not. I don't. Also, don't, when you want to cool down your rice for overnight rice, don't run it underneath a tap. You're literally making your job twice as hard. Just let it cool down naturally. Just got garlic here, which I've chopped up really finely. Put some salt over the top and then push down with the side of my knife to make it into a paste. Just going to use this, and we're adding this to the rice. You don't want too much.
You want a hint of that garlic to come through when you eat.
If you put it in right at the start direct, it's a different kind of garlic flavour. Yeah. Or it sometimes can burn as well. This way you get like a really nice, mega punchy flavour of garlic through. Because you're cooking it off as well, it's not too strong. Now, this is where tastes really good, right?
Yeah, it tastes like garlic.
Yeah.
Really good.
Just going to add a touch of light soy.
Light soy.
So you taste and season. We don't often show that in the videos, but that's why we season a little and often.
It's yummy.
Yeah. Spring onions last, because you want them not raw, but not undercooked. Your Chinese sausage, and of course your egg.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow,
look
yeah.
at that.
Look at that. And there we have it.
Wow, looking forward to this.
An ancient Chinese takeaway. Well, no. An ancient Chinese fried rice.
God, that looks yummy.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Yes.
We'll go dish this up now.
Yeah.
Go on, hold it up.
Can you see?
No, you can't reach, Ma. There we go. Ancient fried rice. Using Chinese sausage. This, if you've never tried like an ancient recipe before, this is very close to a modern style, but there's like so much more flavour. This in itself is genuinely a dish on its own. Normally, to me, an egg fried rice is normally a side dish, or chicken fried rice or pork fried rice to a main. It's essentially just rice and some protein. This is genuinely delicious all the way through. All those textures, that frying, the choy sum off at the beginning, giving it that seaweed flavour.
The sausage good. I like it.
Actually, last time I ate Chinese sausage, I didn't like it.
You can get
I absolutely love that one.
This one, you can get very many different kinds.
Yeah.
You have to get the right one. This one is
Mei Gui Lu.
yeah. It has a seasoned with Mei Gui Lu. I mean rose wine.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
This is the one that you want to have this flavour. A bit more price, a bit more in a higher price range if you've got this one.
It's almost like a meaty Turkish delight. And there's nothing undelightful about that, if you ask me. This is genuinely good. The way we've done the eggs is brilliant. Normally you use egg when you're frying in a wok, and you're using that to seal off the base to make sure things don't stick, but we're using a non-stick today, so that was not an issue.
It is much flavoursome to do this egg in a lard.
It's richer. Like way more flavour.
Yeah.
Also, just the texture of it is much nicer. And so, because we added that garlic near the end, rather than the front, you just taste the smell of garlic. You know, when you cut garlic, it smells so fantastically good, but when you eat it, it actually changes flavour and doesn't taste like that. Adding it near the end actually gives you the taste of the smell of garlic. And you want it quite near the end, so you're not fully overcooking it, but you also don't want it too early on, because then you'll take that aromatic out of it. It's a really fine line between. When you nail it, you just know, because the second the smell starts to change, that's when you just stop. Isn't that right, Ma?
Yeah, I'm not listening.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
eating.
think you were. Because you're just absolutely destroying this, aren't you? So I hope this helped you, and I hope you like this. If you want to see more traditional, and when I say traditional, we want to do like ancient stuff, like an ancient chow mein dish, ancient everything, then please comment below. I'm sorry, I keep looking over this side. It's because the camera lens is normally there, but it's there this week. So I apologise for that as well. So if you're serious about learning how to cook Chinese takeaway food at home, which is not traditional, it is westernised, you might want to think about picking up our cookbooks, which are only available at jangs.com, or click the link below in the description. We also sell MSG and the brand and ingredients the takeaways actually use. So if you want to replicate exactly what the takeaways are doing, or variation of, because every takeaway is going to be slightly different, just like any pub is, then really do seriously think about visiting our website.
Yeah, it's still amazing, even not traditional.
You mean, oh right, you're talking about the Chinese takeaway food?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about our cookbooks.
Yes,
that's
as well, yeah.
That's a bit big-headed. These, I am very proud of these.
Yeah, we are very proud of this book.
Yeah.
We are. Thank you for your support.
And all of you who've bought this and had nothing but great things to say about it, thank you very much. It honestly means the world to see it shared all over social media and stuff. It's mind-blowing. Anyway, by the by, yeah, cookbook. Written recipe for this is obviously on Recipe Vault for Recipe Vault members as a thank you for supporting our free content. And massive thank you to all of you who watch, including, you know, the Patreons, channel subscribers, Recipe Vault members, but you two at home who just watch and hit that like button and comment. It all is amazing. Just watching itself is amazing. So we really appreciate that. Like I said, if you want more recipes like this, you need to comment. Yeah, Ma? Do you have any idea anything I've been saying at all?
Yeah, you are amazing.
Okay.
Keep watching. Hit the like buttons and comments.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Ma?
Happy cooking, happy eating.
Till the next time.
Bye.